Back with The Night Haunts All, aka War Never Changes, aka
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead
Konrad
in the hall
Curze.
tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready
Now
and
today
stop hogging the mirror.
is the
Right.
biggest run of all, because this is a time of you to be able to enjoy. Now, he's got to be pale, he's got to have no facial hair, weathered for that.
Your eyes.
Make
That's
it
the reason I said yes when you asked me out.
tired. The actual eye
Looking
colors,
good, if I do say so myself.
average.
Such a cute nose.
Roman. And his hair.
This new haircut's really working for me.
Garage band. Now, time for the extras. We're going to remove all. And there he is. Konrad Curze. Now, we begin the run.
Good morning, sir.
Grognak the Barbarian in the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
173.5
My favorite.
degrees Fahrenheit. Road to perfection.
I don't think I need to tell you
Just delivered.
that we are not going to be going the Minutemen. We are not going to be going the Institute. We're not going to be going Brotherhood of Steel, although we are going to become a part of the Brotherhood of Steel. We're not even going to meet up with Preston Garvey, though. Why should we not meet up with Preston Garvey? Because we're going to be helping out the Nuka World Raiders. We're definitely going to be
Someone made a stick.
helping out the Mechanist.
Hmm.
And we're going to
You
create a
know,
mechanical army of our own.
But Codsworth's really good with
Every
shit.
Primarch run that I record, we will do something like that, where I will, like for Ferrus Manus, his is going to be heavily focused around the Mechanist.
Enjoy your coffee, sir.
Is he here yet? He's not here yet.
Now, who left those here? It's a little early to be drinking.
Yeah, but you're Konrad Curze, so you drink because you drink. Oh, there you are.
Can you get that?
Good morning. Vaultec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Now.
begin to know.
Sure. I'm here now.
So
Uh-huh.
now
I'm a little busy right now.
need to make.
Now, I can't wait for the...
Haha.
Here we are. Strength, endurance, perception, charisma. Perception, put that at a 5. Intelligence, put that at a 4. Agility, 5. Luck, 4. 3. 3. 4. Oh, I had endurance. Nearly forgot about that.
Wonderful.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind.
Now,
That's worth a little
here's where
paperwork,
things get to
For
be
you and
fun.
Sean, no price is too high.
right? Good answer.
I have my moments.
I downloaded a few creations. Like, buffed Minutemen, the alien Gauss rifle, the castle rebuilt, the corporate raiders, the Enclave's return, and a couple of,
Absolutely refuses to calm down.
quality of life
I think
things.
he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry, otherwise Conrad
How
will
are
skin
the
you
two most
alive.
important men in my life doing?
Yeah,
Spin the mobile a bit.
again, we're
He
not
loves
playing a
that.
good guy this run. He may help out the railroad, but he is not a good guy.
Hey, how's my little guy?
He is evil
Much
through
better
and
now, huh?
through.
Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit.
Yeah, sounds like...
Sir,
Right.
Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
What's wrong, buddy?
Followed by yes, followed by flashes.
Now,
blinding
another
flashes,
thing that's going to happen. The
sounds of
corporate raiders
explosions.
adds in a
We're
couple of
trying to get confirmation.
new things as well.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate
You'll
stations.
see when they appear,
Oh no.
if we make it down to the vault,
That's
before the game crashes and the stream ends because the game crashed.
detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault now.
And so Conrad leaves his wife and kid behind because guess what? Yes. Yes, they are. They're wet with blood. And Conrad's blood is about to be...
That's absurd.
Or no, that's not right. Everybody's blood is about to be on Conrad's hands because he's about to be a pure evil character. We're talking about a character that in the actual lore of Warhammer has skinned children alive and
We need to get in. We're on the list.
done a lot of evil things. You're not wrong about it feeling weird to think about.
Adult
Honestly,
female.
I don't think I can say all of
Okay,
Konrad
go ahead.
Curze's crimes
Thank you.
because I think it would get me
Follow me.
purely
What's gonna happen to all
demonetized.
those people
We're
outside the
doing
gate?
everything we can.
Not
Now
that I
keep
do this
moving.
for money
Step on
and
the
not like I
platform
get
in
paid
the center.
anyways.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay.
It's a little bit more than the average Midnight Munchies
Both
event.
of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
See, Konrad would have set off that nuke and would have been laughing as the children, yeah,
Oh god! Oh god!
yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't add a I say unfortunately. There wasn't a mod that I saw that was in the creation engine that I could use to do that.
We did it.
However,
We
there
made
was
it.
a mod that had the Enclave back, and there was the Corporate Raiders mod, which will add in
Everyone, please
a lot
step
of
off the
overpowered
elevator and
weapons
proceed up
that
the
Konrad
stairs in
will
an orderly
definitely be
fashion.
using.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home.
Oh yeah, also, again,
111.
you'll get to see the Nuka World DLC, because he's going to side with the Raiders, which means we're not even going to help Preston Garvey, outside of killing a couple of Raiders on the outside. I mean, it is Konrad Curze we're talking about.
What now?
Skinning children is normal.
He'll show you where to
In
go.
the actual lore of Warhammer 40k, he has a, like,
Our home. Everything
entire ship that is like the size of a planet, that on the inside of the ship, it's just, like, wall to wall of human skin that he flayed off of people.
Fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future.
The game will not let me.
Hey there.
This way, please.
Again, I'm playing a pure evil
Step in here
character.
and put your vault suit on. Just step into the chamber.
You're not wrong, and guess who's about to become meat as well? You know the baby that is there? That is the one child that I'm allowed to kill later, because he's not a child by the time that I kill him.
Time for a whole new life.
But we're gonna do it in horrible, horrible ways.
Occupant vitals normal.
Because guess what? This is Konrad Curze. He is not a good guy. He's very evil. Again, do we love Konrad Curze because of how evil he actually is? Yes. Did I add a couple of quality of life things? Again, yes. Did I add the Corporate Raiders, which is, again, a terrific creation that people should actually check out? Yes. Is this game highly unstable, and do I expect the stream to crash at any moment? Because guess what? Thank you, Fallout 4, for being the buggiest thing in the world. Absolutely. Yes, he's literally like the comically cartoon villain, like snidely whiplash mustache and all that, tweedling it around, just like, oh, if everybody's evil innately, then if I murder them gruesomely, then I'm not as evil. I should really also just call this the evil Batman run. Yeah, it is entirely hilarious. Hey, Kellogg, don't worry, we'll flay you soon. Why? Because you didn't let me play. Because that's how evil we're talking. God. This is the one time that I get to actually be a genuine asshole in game. Like, no companions and anything like that outside of the robot legion that I'm going to be building. And it'd be really, really hilarious to see. I know, he took my job from me. It's god awful. This was my job. Why? I think you can tell a little bit already that the game might be slightly broken.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God!
Just slightly broken.
I'll find who did this.
Doing that purely for the wedding ring.
I promise.
Wait, I've never checked. Are these... That's even better. Alright, here we go. This should be Stimpak. 3 world money, a security terminal. Let's see. Oh, that's just security logs and lore and stuff like that. Huh. Well, it's not much, but it'll have to do. Wow. I failed that like Konrad would. I really am Konrad Curze. Give me Red Menace. Why? Because it's just fun to kind of have. Let's see. My stats as of right now are piss poor, piss poor, piss poor, piss poor. Yeah, exactly. Normal orphan, not small, tiny child orphan. Which is such a shame. And again, we are allowed to use any melee weapon that bludgeons, slashes, like anything like that. We are allowed to use any ranged weapon. We are... The one thing for the Konrad Curze route that we are not allowed to do is be nice. We have to be a genuine asshole all the time. And, as a side thing,
Terminal only.
if there is, like, the only thing that we are allowed to be nice on is Piper, Nick, and the Railroad. Why the Railroad? Because it allows me to betray the Institute. God, you can already see how piss poor everything else is. Oh, didn't realize you were still alive. Alright, perfect, perfect. Now, if I'm not wrong, That's you. And that is the first stealth kill of the run. A freaking Radroach. That's not at all depressing. Alright, give me the Pip-Boy. By the way, we are going to become very overpowered very quickly. Yes, my aim is piss poor. But again, the one thing that we are going to be doing very well, besides being a genuine asshole, we get to side with the Enclave for anything else. That is the other rule that I have made. It is, we are allowed to use Enclave things, we are allowed to use Railroad things, we are allowed to use any robot outside of Kiri and Codsworth. Now, I might join Kiri and Codsworth at some points for their things and have to be nice to people so that way I can get their perks. But outside of getting their perks and outside of, like, actually progressing the main story, I am not allowed to at all be nice. This is also going to be a pretty much kill everybody. Oh, I forgot the one other exception. The Nuka-Cola Raiders, or the Nuka World Raiders. They are also exempt from that rule. Yes, Sergeant Major Asshole. Who I am convinced he's one of the characters that Konrad Curze is based off of, depending on when Spaceballs came out, and depending on when Konrad was actually established to be an asshole in the lore. Change appearance. Because I believe I can actually make myself taller. Yeah. Because he needs to be muscular, but he also needs to be thin. And stats don't matter because, again, when I said I downloaded a couple of quality of life things, one of them is a cheat engine. And since Primarchs in the lore are ridiculously everything, and as much as it pains me because you should have negative charisma if you're playing Konrad Curze, I'm gonna make all of them 10. But you can already see already, what you can already see, that's a Hellebird. Or a Vertibird. What is that doing there? That's not normally there. Alright, let me try and find the, Oh, Codsworth is there. Oh, we cannot talk to him, because he will send us towards the Minutemen. Okay, even in VATS, that is ridiculous. Now, here is something fun that we can do. We can get our first melee weapon, and one of the first weapons that I'm actually going to say is valid in this run, because none of that is valid. Corporate raiders.
Yes.
There's the other weapon that is allowed for this run as of right now. Oh, it's beautiful when sometimes you get to read the descriptions of some of the items. Some of them I'm going to not actually allow people to read that quickly. Because not everything in the mod is 100% nice. But for the most part, you have things like the Acts of Capitalism. which is nice. Now, does it have bloatfly meat or bloatfly gland? Because we do need the gland for a particular side quest that we have to do because we need some people to like us. Stupid. But yeah, again, some of the things, quality of life. I'll become 7. Man, I haven't run into a bottle cap yet? That's odd. Yes. Oh, you're not wrong. Wait, did you get an ad? I can't control whether or not there are ads. So, did you... Both of those are valid. Now, real question. I know they have a chemical station here in Sanctuary. There wasn't an ad? Okay. I was gonna say, again, no control over what happens there, so I would have no control over whether or not they're, what you're watching. When it Except for apparently I don't. Where is a bottle cap? I think by now I would have run into one thing. Oh, shoot. Nah. God, Rad Roach. Jump scare. Rad Roach jump scare. That is the first time I think I've seen a Rad Roach genuinely give me a little tiny heart attack. Alright, there's gotta be... Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Thought it was behind one of the houses. So I'm gonna think, yep. Now this is where people might get just a tiny bit mad. This is the things that I was talking about. Am I going to make a decent amount of these? Yes. Are we going to become overpowered when it comes to certain things quickly? Also, yes. But this is the first real weapon of the run that I'm actually 1000% allowed to use. And yeah, I know that I'm going to be spawning in a bunch of special books. But again, this is because literally Primarch type stuff, and this is a Primarch run. Normally I wouldn't allow myself to do this, but again, Primarch run, you kind of have to be overpowered. Which means I gotta make an ungodly amount of those, and one of those. Let's see. Make a lot of those because you can never find them, and I know that I'm going to be siding with the raiders, so even though I could buy them quickly and stuff like that, just make life easy. Again, this is just making life easy. This, I will also make a rule. Until I hit level 100, I'm not allowed to use my Gauss weapon. So while I just made myself a bunch of ammo, and I actually have a ton of things that I could use right now for the Gauss weapon, I'm not allowed to use it until level 100. But I am allowed to make myself a bunch of fusion cores because guess what? We are going to be gaining access to one of the most broken and hilarious, power armor sets that I think I've ever seen. Also allowed to make a bunch of mini nukes just right now because fun. Currency, just again, life easy. like I said, a lot of that was just quality of life. Here we go. I'm going to do this on a surface so that way I don't accidentally lose it or have it clip out onto the other, like, you know. So yeah, quality of life things. Oh, come on. This is the one annoying part about doing this run, literally. Worst part, it legitimately takes that long. But at the very least, we will have access to every single perk, like the level 1 of that. It's down to chat's decision as to which perk I get to take first. And I will allow chat to actually decide that. There it is. Luck. That's nice. I wish I had something like that right now, so that way I didn't have to... There we go, do nothing. Now, luckily... Now it's just going through and seeing what the bobbleheads are. Oh, that's the... So that's one of the bobbleheads. Big Gun's bobblehead. Let's see. There it is, Charisma bobblehead. Which, by the way, Charisma will be... Oh. God. Thank God there were 3 just right there. Again, Charisma becomes ridiculous, and I know that it shouldn't be, but I don't really have control over that aspect. Oh, pain in the butt with all of this stuff out of the way right now. So locket picking, luck, medicine, melee, which that's going to be nice. Give me the overdue book just because it's easy perception. Pip Boy. I think if I picked that up, I would break the game. Alright, Science Bobblehead. Oh, Silver Shroud costume is nice. But Strength. Oh yeah, there was part of me that wanted to just do it, and then I was like, no. You don't want it to accidentally just... Okay, I'm taking both of those because we are going to go to Vault 75 and... Fuck. Vault 75 for being a pain in the ass for that. There we go. Now, out of all the perks on here, which one do I get to pick first? Or at least I should ask that question when I'm not, you know. Oh yeah, that reminds me. One other thing I can do. Oh, the one for drinking water? Alright. Forgot, one other thing I can do is this. Now, that alone is crazy. That alone... Well, very quickly you're gonna hit the ones that are. Let me just... scrap that house. Head right here. And make it so that way all of these are God tier. Oh wait, that's Institute. That was not Enclave. Vault-Tec looks close enough. We'll go with that. Headlamp. We'll go with Red Tactical. Tesla bracers. Again, Vault-Tec. Stealth Boy? Jetpack. We'll go with Jetpack, because it looks funnier over on there. That's what it was. It was the explosive vent. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be important to realize what I just said now, because later on, you're going to see something that's going to look a little bit weird. This is close enough to to the Night Hunter's power armor. And while inside it, there we go. Oh no. Yeah, exactly. Nothing is normal. Nothing at all. Why is the jet? Why is it over there? Oh, that's not good. If the game crashes right now, I will 100%. So, another thing that I forgot to do. Magazines. But, I forgot there is another thing that I can get in here that I can actually use as of right now. Because, of course, it's not exactly a nice way to die. So we're allowed to use it. Best part, I can actually, and I'm going to go over and do that, I can actually make all of this slightly better. Give it the napalm tank. Give it the long barrel. Huge propellant tank. And now, let's see what it looks like. Perfect. Now as for you, yup. And finally, yeah, it's war crime time. The best type of crime time. Or at least it would be if the Enclave didn't have its own special whoop-de-doo, la-di-da-di-da thing. That I'm gonna make for one real reason. The Enclave outfit, which is actually a really nice aesthetic that goes well for Konrad Curze, so purely for aesthetical reasons. Now, non-relay, I can do that, and I can do, wait a minute, hold on, is it the private that I want? Yeah, I think it's private that I want. So now I go into miscellaneous. Oh, I didn't realize he would be in power armor. There we go.
What the?
Alright, that didn't go quite like I hoped it would, so... Beats a legendary enemy? Give me the Enclave uniform. There we go. Now the good news is I can also drop one more thing and then enter one room and get better power armor than the one I've already made. But that's going to be something that I'm actually going to unleash upon the world later. After I've already... Hold on. Yep, there we go. Some really awesome tails. Crimson Bullets. Hot Rodder because it unlocks custom paint jobs for the things. Live and love. Massachusetts surgical thing. Picket fences. Rope. Yeah, Robeco, whatever it is. Let's see. Tattoos. We're nearly done with the grind. This is the more important one. Although those are also pretty nice. Diamond City, that's nice. And again, all that was necessary because +2 limb damage. I can now break off people's limbs easy. Do I kill the private? Nah, he's fine. He'll die he'll die on his own. What I do need from here that I forgot, and I can't believe I need an extreme amount of this. Because it's going to allow me to level up quite good. Quite a good amount. Oh yeah, I forgot. The one other companion I can actually be 100%. Unlucky, no shotgun. Considering I'm about to do that, I might as well. Take any 10 perks that chat wants. Go ahead. I've already heard one for the lead belly. Alright. That's the first one. What's the next one? Pretty much lead drinking was like, or lead belly was the only one that is not useful in this. You know what? Alright. You got 7 more. Both? Okay, I'm gonna make an executive decision. Just, again, we're playing an evil character. I had to get the perk as soon as I could. Alright. What's the next one? Actually, I guess the next... Oh, no, it's still useful. Ah, you got 2 more. So from what I remember, one of these is actually really good because it allows me to... I guess Gun Fu would be the... Oh wait, no, it'd be Nerd Rage, actually, now that I think about it. Nerd Rage is not useful for me because I never hit that low. Oh, Pain Train? Okay. Oh, that's an... Oh wait, that's just previous ones, okay. Now here's where we're going to get our first couple of combat level ups. Which we desperately need. Somewhere around here. I'm only partially stupid. Why can't I find it? Hold on. I'm partially stupid, but I'm 100% dumb. It's around here somewhere. No, that's the Abernathy Farm. We don't want to go to the Abernathy Farm. Hold on. There. Sorry about that. I will have to end stream because apparently things are going on. But before I do that, this time I will pick 3. And we'll go back and forth that way. So, there. I don't have any say in it this time. So, we're going to end stream here, but catch us on the next side when we actually get into our first actual combat. Thank you for everybody who joined the stream.